So couple of things they are changing and updating our cameos. So basically they are restricting cameos. So a lot of people are now trying Sora 2, and a lot of internet has flooded with the AI. And the thing is, those features that people were not just skeptical, and I talked about that specific that, and I even talked about that specific feature. Not also like one of those, like the cameo feature, I did not, the reason I did not like it, and the way people will misuse it, and they are using it in a wrong way too. But restrictions are being happening on cameos. So basically what will happen here right now is basically cameos will get restriction in terms of filtering out. So basically, let's say I am allowing my cameos, but I don't want cameos in specific kind of conditions. So people can use my cameos in any other aspects, but use my cameos, let's say, in uh, like they can't use cameos in political content. If I filter out like don't use my cameos in political content, and don't use my content, don't use my cameos in, like, I will say what, with this person, or specifically you can just filter out your cameos, which is available now. You can go and do it in the settings, which I don't know, which I, like I said, that app is still not global, so I don't know how the whole UI of even the app is. And yeah, if you are, if you have given the permission and want to give permission, record, like if you are tough for your, you can add restrictions now. But the problem with the cameos are is, even if I'm not on the app, and even if I'm, let's say, I'm not using app, and even if, the thing is, people will make videos no matter what. So what I want from OpenAI is, let's say, if people uses my likeness, even if I don't want to, even if I am not on the app, or yes, I'm on the app, is they should have kind of a restriction and strong moderation regarding it, which should be done by them. Like, I think personally, in terms of, like I said, likeness, not just likeness, specifically identity of a specific person, regardless of the person's public figure or not. I feel like every other individual should get, kind of an, I will say, on their identity. So even if a regular person who is not on the a public figure, or would, even if people make videos of that person, people will not care with, a lot of people will not even care it, but that person should have a right regarding his or her identity. So I hope they do a strict moderations regarding these, sorry, they do strict moderation regarding this likeness identity. So I hope they do it, which will take a long time, and I don't think they're doing it for a while. But let's see if we get in updates. And if you are if your I will say, likeness has been used by your friend, or by any other, and send the video towards you, and if you have caught your video on the internet, please let me know down in the comment section, because I want to know those kind of cases. Because like I said, OpenAI, even though this says so much kind of this stuff, which the implications of it, or the implementation of it, are not as great. We have seen it on what happens with the Instagram or Facebook for now. So I hope we get some kind of restriction in that. But apart from cameos, I think they are trying to add strong watermark now. If you have seen my live stream couple of days ago, I talked about, I think on Sunday, I talked about how watermark system is really bad, because the watermark is clearly so transparent that whenever the video is uploaded on the YouTube, if the watermark is on the white background, it will not be able to recognize that if there is even a watermark or here, there or not, unless and until it has kind of a clear distinction in between colors. I really want, when it comes to those AI videos, and I have always said that is we need a new kind of metadata for those videos. mostly C2PA system that they are working on, and all other companies say a lot about it, but it does not look like that we can even detect those videos. So I hope what we get is kind of an, I will say, new metadata for those videos, so we can identify if this video is even just edited by AI. We can get it from the metadata of that specific video. Now, apart from those whole two things I talked about watermark, uh, one of the things that is concerning for me right is concerning in the sense like what people are saying on the internet basically is they don't want a watermark and they are already using watermark removal for Sora. So yeah, and the thing is, like I said, the people who don't want to use and don't want to say or don't want that watermark on their video is couple of two things. That person is using that AI video. First, the person don't want to get caught if that person is using AI video or not. Second thing, that person wants to trick people that this video is actually real, and yeah, this video is actually real, and just want to rage bait and create chaos with the videos that that person is creating. Or the third thing, which is highly unlikely to happen, just for the fun, and they don't want a watermark, which is again highly unlikely. In the first option, like I said, using it for wrong purposes, and I think that this company will definitely do it and add a higher tier subscription of the people who want to remove Sora AI kind of a watermark from the videos, getting out of the feedback, which is I don't like it. Which, like I said, the reason I fear it is like that they are the company who will definitely do it for the money, because they are the company, like I said in the past in the last video, that they are the company who wants the actual money rather than there is a reason why Sora 2 is announced, and they are the reason they might actually even in the pro subscription or even in the max subscription that they let users to remove watermark, which is not good.